approached the film and the transformation for the characters, we decided that I will put on a lot of weight first, so that eventually when I lose weight, the difference will be very stark. So I put on a lot of weight for the beginning portions of the film. It was fun. I ate a lot and became quite heavy, as you can see in the Kerala portions. And then we went to Jordan and we shot the portions where he's initially reaching the desert with the same. I was quite heavy at that time. Then we stopped shoot for about 7 to 8 months, and I started my process of transformation. I lost 31 kilos actually. That version of me you will see in the film only, because we didn't want to give out stills or anything before. So there's a scene in the film where the character finally shows his body, and you will see how I looked. Unfortunately, what happened was, it was while filming those portions that the lockdown happened. And so then the shoot was stopped for almost 1.5 to 2 years. Finally, when we were regrouping, I had to do the entire transformation process once more. So I lost weight again. We went back to Algeria and we shot whatever was needed to shoot, that we needed to shoot. But in terms of stages, you will see 3 different stages of the character in terms of his physical transformation also, which is his portions in Kerala and the initial portions in the desert where he comes there and he realizes that he's stuck. Then you see this character a few months later, where he's beginning to change. He's lost a bit of weight, his hair and beard have started growing out. Then you meet him 3 years later, where he's completely transformed, and his body, his physicality, his mannerisms, body language, everything has changed. So there are these 3 stages to the character. So once I started the process of the transformation, I did not do other films. I don't know if you know of a film called Ayyappanam Koshi, which is fairly popular outside of Kerala also. So I finished the shooting of Ayyappanam Koshi and I stopped everything. And then for a few months, I only concentrated on the transformation for Aadujeevitham. Of your question, my family and friends did not like it at all, obviously, because I wasn't looking good. It wasn't like a nice weight loss. I wasn't looking good. And my mother at one point called Blessy and told him, please tell him to stop. Blessy never asked me to stop also. Okay. So yeah, the idea behind the transformation, we never kept a goal that, okay, these many kilos or anything. The idea was, I lose as much as I can. And to be honest, I surprised myself. I didn't expect that I would be able to achieve what I eventually wasn't able to achieve. Regarding the diet, usually when I've also gone through transformations physically for many films, and usually it's like either you lose a bit of weight or you go to the gym and you put on muscle and you 6-pack and all that. That I've also done. But here what you're trying to achieve is the physicality of a man who was starving, who did not have access to enough food. And unfortunately, the only way to achieve that is to starve. And my transformation was largely based on literally that, starving, which meant I was fasting. And there were times when I was doing 72-hour fast, like fasting for 3 days, and sometimes 2 days. So it was largely based on fasting, and I just for a long while stopped lifting weights and all that. It wasn't a good feeling. I was feeling my weakest. I was not feeling good inside of me. But when I see the film, everything seems worth it. So there was actually no diet involved. It was just not having anything, not eating anything.